Saturday night at Utah after blowing a double-digit lead in that one. So they are eager to try and atone for that one as they control the opening tip here. Bledsoe, who brings it up into the front court, sitting out that game along with Malcolm Brogdon, both with injuries. Bledsoe dealing with the back, and Brogdon dealing with plantar fasciitis and can't complete the three-point opportunity. Ayton inside and has his own response.
How good this backcourt has been this year. The team a lot of times is guided a lot by your backcourt as Devin Booker shoots it over the Greek Freak.
Pull down the rebound. Middleton did earn the All-Star bid as Lopez takes it right down the lane. Hot start from the Bucks, 4 of 5 shooting. Chris Middleton, terrific three-point shooter, and he shows you why with that stroke.
And defend, that's it.
Bender on the drive and kick, sets up Oubre to the wide open look. Ayton reaching out, snaring that one, and drops it off to Oubre for the two hands. Now you won't find any bigger Booker fan than Dad and Mom, who are typically in attendance, is Brook Lopez. Breaks, shooting 37% overall, almost 39% in his short stint here with Milwaukee. Ayton on the spin, gets the home roll. The Bucks 4 of 9. Suns shot a poor percentage Saturday night in the victory against LA as Ilyasova.
We didn't even talk about him.
15-point lead to the Jazz. Jackson inside, barrels of the defender, and he'll look to cash in the three-point play. Left to win.
Now here's the weird part, right? Who do you think the point guard is for the Bucks on the floor right now?
Anybody.
It's Giannis. No, he's the point guard. All of a sudden, they're getting a ton of them. I wonder why.
Everybody's migrating east. Here's Tony Snell, the former Bull, who connects on the 5th three of the opening quarter in here. Crawford on a tough pull-up. Gets the roll.
Getting all the way to the rim after getting the ball in the backcourt.
Already 7 turnovers for Phoenix as Snell working baseline. Lost the handle, another Phoenix turnover, but Antetokounmpo gives it right back. Up ahead to Holmes, who cranks up the windmill.
That's a nice lift. Bucks kind of loose with the ball, wanting to get out and run. And again, the Suns will shock you with their ability to get their hands in the passing lanes.
Antetokounmpo driving inside. Holmes got a piece of it, but you can see the strength. And
they're up and ready to pick off and deflect passes, and he's going to get his share.
Daniels, tough contested pull-up there.
I'm telling you, every small forward that's ever played the game and that's playing the game is MVP.
Mikal Bridges finally breaks the free.
He's a free agent.
Yeah, they'll have some decisions to make, no doubt about it. As Antetokounmpo just, again, uses
the beauty of he and Lopez out there on the floor.
Johnson in the drive, drops it off to Ayton, who snaps it down. Snaps it down.
Lopez has never been guilty of playing defense.
Bledsoe on the drop, out to Bridges, sets and fires from the corner. Ayton stays with it, Oubre.
It's halfway contest.
Bridges, opposite corner. Can't get that one. Oubre skying over the top and puts it up and in. Kick it out to Jackson on the drive and dish with a left-hand finish and the foul. 2 free throws, but only Suns score in double figures. Brogdon drops it off inside to Antetokounmpo. Suns had to strip initially, and then Antetokounmpo sticking with it. As you said it, EJ, they have made him work for all 9 of his points.
Everything.
Leonard Johnson on the drive, gets the roll. Somehow gets it back. Antetokounmpo then just completely smothered by the 2 Suns defenders, Ayton and Oubre Jr. Booker back to Johnson, sets, fires, connects from deep. Proud to own the 3. Swings it over to Jackson, and back-to-back triples. That's his second block. Booker with a pull-up, and rips to Twine from deep. Middleton off to Antetokounmpo, and he'll hit the ticket to the line.
He said, okay, I'll let you fly by this time.
Bledsoe sneaks it under the hand of Bender. Antetokounmpo kicks it out to Bledsoe. It looked like Oubre got pushed in the back by Brogdon. Well, he and Ilyasova have 15 of the 23 bench points for Milwaukee. As Bledsoe hits the quick pull-up, Bledsoe numbers for the Bucks, but Booker plays the passing lane beautifully. Oubre, nice baseline reverse. Ayton going to work on the fellow 7-footer and finally gets the roll. Suns with their first lead, trying to build on it. And Bledsoe attacking the rim. First triple-double just days prior to the LA game as Jackson goes down but manages to connect. They went 78 games as Johnson comes up with a steal and runs it right to the rim, and that'll get the timeout from Mike Budenholzer.
Suns in the passing lane, and when Tyler Johnson gets it, he's going to elevate.
Trickles into the hands of Mikal Bridges. Jackson going at Antetokounmpo, won't get it, but the quick hops of JJ gets a tip in.
Greek didn't want to draw a foul there.
My goodness.
The game he's learning on how to be better.
Brogdon trying to pull his way inside and successful in doing so. Booker working in against the former Notre Dame standout Pat Connaughton. And floor. Booker can't get that one. He's got 11 of his 17 here in the third. Brogdon barrels down the lane. AJ kind of got into scramble mode that last 90 seconds, really, of the third quarter. As Antetokounmpo continues the run now, that's 10-0. Rebound, season high 7 block shots Saturday against the Jazz. 8.
The first half.
Back to Lopez, comes up short, long rebound, tracked down by Bridges. Booker racing to the hoop.
Yeah.
Comes Bledsoe, one-man break. Mirotic squares, fires, and connects.
I saw two Suns just walk. First part, they got these big guys coming from behind, and they'll knock them down.
Johnson answers with a runner, but that was the third three of the night for Mirotic from the field. Ayton just muscles his way inside. Knocked back into his face. Pull up by Bridges.
Greek got quickness of the Suns. You can't teach speed and quickness. Suns have it.
Booker off the screen, connects from deep as they retake the lead to Suns Charities. Mike Budenholzer, arm cross and squeezing tight. Antetokounmpo right to the rim.
You know they're going.
So trying to defend his old teammate and friend. Booker finds Oubre. Corner three, cash it in. Proud to own back-to-back games all season long. Antetokounmpo with the miss, but a long rebound back to Brogdon. He can't get the three initially, but a little.
The 10 feet and drop down. Couldn't do that with 100 shots.
Johnson off the glass. Booker waits for the screen, gets it. Ayton winding up, plays it in. A 4-point Phoenix lead and a timeout, Milwaukee. Suns, as Bledsoe will hoist up one final three. Bridges with a rebound. And the Suns have done something that few would expect.